We don't really know where we are. No, we do. But we just got Navionics. One of us has Navionics on our phone. One of us has a map. And we just go, that looks all right. And you drive there and it can be shut off. There's a post, there's a rope, there's a boat normally. But that's how marks are found out here. There's lots of marks that people know about, but it's not fishing overly great, or it hasn't for us the last couple of trips. So we're just going out, doing our own thing, and trying to find some better venues maybe for the future, which is always nice. So today it's getting warmer. So it's about +2 today, so all the snow's melting. It's pretty slushy out on the roads, and we've got a nice wind up behind us, so it should be okay. As I mentioned, there's 2 up there and 5 right over the other side of the fjord. So we just play it by ear, stay on the phone, and if people start bagging up, then we're happy to move. But that's fishing Norway. But I hope you're doing all right. Obviously it's day 3, but it's actually day 2. We couldn't fish the first day. So my plans now, so Stu has put 2 mackerel out, Paul's put 2 mackerel out, and I've actually put 2 rag baits out, just to see if there's any haddock or codlin. Stu and Paul are looking obviously for halibut or big cod. I've got a bag full of mackerel, I've got a bag full of anchovies, I've got a load of rag, I've got the rigs, I've got the effort, so I'm going to make it happen. As you know by now, my name's Wayne. Welcome back to Norway. It's a privilege to be out here fishing for you, and hopefully I can get into a few fish, and together we can learn something, and I might actually catch a few fish for you. There's Stuart, looking for a toilet. So believe it or not, you can drive down random paths like we have today, and you get to the bottom and there's heated toilets. Pretty much all the way around Norway. It's beautiful. Especially when it's freezing. Just take it in turns to sit in the toilet. It's an odd concept, I know, but if you come out here, you'll get into it. No bites yet. So today I'm using my Blaze 4s as per normal for my Fathom 15s, magged. Hey, there's Stuart. Fathom 15s magged. Today I've got £25 Varavas Sport with an £80 shock leader. And there you go. Right, that's all the boring stuff out of the way. Hopefully now we can get into a few fish. If we don't get any from this location, we'll get some from somewhere else. I promise you. There's Paul's rods. Stu's rods in next to me. There's mine. It looks a good mark. We've got 16 metres of water to the right, and then in that channel out there, it's 35 metres. So hopefully, if there's going to be some big fish, they'll push up and come up on this shallower bit and hopefully start feeding. The only trouble is, I've got a bit of a, which you get in Norway, you get it in Scotland as well. I've got a bit of a ledge. It doesn't seem too bad. It probably goes out about 15 metres. So if I get into some fish, the lads or anyone gets into some fish, we'll have to try and help each other. Keep the fish up nice and high and get them in. I've got rotten bottoms, so hopefully if a fish is hooked, I'll just lose a lead. But I've definitely got a shelf in front of me. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but with Polaroid glasses, I can see it a treat. Oh, might just be a little fish. It's a good sign though. I've had a bite.
Yeah, that's good.
I think he's still there. Pretty sure. Sometimes when you get a little codlin, you pick up the rod when they're in 40 metres of water. And then, there it is. It's running. I got him this time. Yes. come back. That's not the first fish. Right, let's see. Yeah, that's a better fish. Hopefully. Just got to try and get it up over the ledge, but we'll worry about that in time. Yeah, it's not a big fish. Do you see how I left it and then it ran again? Just got to try and get it up. It's not a big fish, so I'm going to kind of scold it. Hopefully get it up on top. It's not a whopper. Feels like a little cod or... well, I don't know. Bit of weight there. Just got to see what it's like, this ledge. But... hopefully I'm alright. Hopefully I've got no ropes, or... we've had that before, you're bringing in fish and a rope. I'm going to bull it in a little bit. Should be alright. Feels like a little cod. I've got leader, just keep it going now. Yeah, I felt the ridge, and yeah, I've got it up, I've got colour. I think so. A nice cod. I should be able to swing this one in. Hello, Mr. Codlin. And there we go. There's the first cod of the day, or the first fish of the day. It's on the pennel hook, the circle, got him right in the kisselet. Got him on the booby, the rattle. But look, there's a codlin. We'll get this little chap back. We've caught a fish on a new venue, and hopefully there's plenty more, 10 times the size of that. Cheers, Mr. Codlin. So I've just caught that first fish. There you go, I got a run on the second rod. He's running. Oh, there's a few fish here. Obviously I've only had small codlin so far, but better than a kick in the stick, isn't it? This one's running. Started taking the ratchet when I was sorting out the bait. This one was a bit further out, so there's a fish on there. I can feed it. Yeah, fish on. And there's the ledge. Just kicked it again. I got colour. Put this one in. Oh, it's a haddock. Nice haddock this time. It's a better haddock. Oh, he's loving the glow. Yeah, haddock, yeah. He's nailed the glow. Oh, and there we go. There's a haddock. He's absolutely nailed my glowler. So that's my sea glow and my pop-ups. I had an 8-0 hook on there, loaded with ragworm, and he's absolutely nailed it. But that's the story really out here at the moment. If you use ragworm, you get a fish every cast. But they're normally like this. But we have had some bigger fish, but that's just because Stu and that have been using rag. But that's just the way it is. Let's keep some fish baits going in, and hopefully there's some bigger fish out there. But it's a new mark, 2 casts, 2 fish. Cheers, everyone.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time.
So I've been fishing for about an hour. As you've seen, I've had 2 fish. Stu's just changing his bait.
Look at them, this waiting on it over there.
I know, look at that. I think that's snow. So what we've got now, the sun's come up. It's actually midday now, and the sun comes up like that for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then it goes. And that's your daylight. There you go. It's stunning though, look at the mountains. Stripped? Yeah, we've got problems with crabs here as well. So we're probably going to give it another hour, max. go and get a Norwegian famous, really healthy hot dog. And then we're going to find another mark, or a new mark to fish. Just going to work our way back and go out tonight, back local. But we're fishing, we're trying. We're just trying to locate the bait fish, really. If we do that, we're getting to the fish for sure. But for now, I'm happy sat here with the sun beating off the snow and watching my rod tips. What more can I ask for? Well, maybe a few fish. Welcome back. Just sat here with all my mates, as per normal. 0. Now I had those first 2 fish and then I stuck out the fish baits since. I've been casting, or we all have, every 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, because we're getting crabbed out. We've given it 3 hours, it's just coming up to 2 o'clock now and it's going to get dark. So what we're going to do, we're going to get some food and make our way to another location. So I'll bring you back. It's day 3, but day 2 of fishing, and we're going to give it our best. This is a new mark. We didn't lose any kit at all. We didn't get snagged up. So it's one for the future. So we found a new mark. So we've done well. But today wasn't our day. Maybe it's the tides. Maybe it's, I don't know, the pressure, the conditions. But that's fishing in Norway. It's not perfect. It's not simple. You don't catch a fish every cast. It's still pretty hard. But if I drop down hooks, use some ragworm, use some blacks, use some fresh lug, you'd probably get a fish every cast. So it's up to you what you do when you come to Norway. But like I've said quite a few times, if it can eat me or pull me in, I want to catch it. How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Norway by night. Well, this is how it goes. Me and Stu, we're just making our way to a mark just down there for an evening of cod fishing on the baits. And we got the lure rods out and just had a couple of casts just to see if there's any fish in this area where you've seen us shadding before. First cast, Stu landed one. My first cast, I hooked a massive fish that I couldn't even get in. I probably could have if I really tried, but I didn't want to bust my braid up. So I put the camera on, we've got the lights, we've got a handful of shads, and we're gonna have a go. We said there was fish about, didn't we? That's my first chuck after speaking to you. And just like that, we're shore fishing again. What's that, Stu?
First, second cast, another cod.
Yeah, you've just had another one as well. We've done a little bit of shadding for half an hour and we had a couple fish, but we stuck to our guns. We were coming along here, so we know there's a few fish here, so we're probably going to pop back in daylight and we'll probably do a shadding video, won't we, Stu?
Yeah, there was a lot of fish there, wasn't there?
Yeah, we'll do a nice video for you, for people who haven't seen it. But we're back shore fishing, and there we go. 2 fish in 2 casts.
Yeah, great, man.
Well done, Stu.
Shame they're on ragworm again, innit? I don't know why.
Yeah,
I've got the fish baits out and it's not being touched. Single ragworm, and they're on it straight away. Yeah,
I've got 2 fish baits out, so it's going to be a hard evening for me, but Stu's got a bit of rag, and there you go. So Stu's just given me the call. Just had a bite or a run on fish baits, believe it or not.
Get in there.
Yeah.
It's a big old bait as well, man.
Hopefully it's a better fish. But you never know. I know we've said it over and over, the fish are just on the ragworm. It's pretty strange, but that's life. The tides are too small for us to get some as well, so we're pretty limited. So we're putting like half a dead rag on. And it seems to be working.
They're still taking it.
And they're taking it. That was a nice run. What are you thinking, Stu? Yeah? Oh well.
Another fish, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the fish baits?
Ah, it's not, it's on ragworm, Wayne.
Yeah.
That's not good, is it?
So we can't actually get a fish on fish baits at the moment.
No, no one can.
No, it's going to be hard for the rest of the week. But that's fine. Nice fish?
I would say it's the same stamp as the other, 6 or 7, Wayne.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful evening. You will see that we're just in our hoodies and light coats. It's gone from -20 or whatever with wind,
yeah.
with wind chill to +4. All the snow's melting. That can be an issue as well for us because all the fresh water now will flood into the fjord. So we might have to travel, which we don't want to do this trip.
No.
But we might have to go up to the sea. But it's fishing Norway. If you've never been before, it can be quite difficult, but it can also be brilliant. But look, I'm going to help Stu land this fish. Got him?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice fish.
Same stamp again, look.
I'll get him for you.
Thanks, Wayne.
It's a nice fish. They're fat,
Yeah.
aren't they? Super fat. Why will that fish not take a fish bait?
Unbelievable. Right by the side of it, no matter how. It's
I
just
know.
a single ragworm.
That fish has got teeth and should be eating fish.
Yeah, yeah. Fat as well, isn't he? And he's full of fish. Oh, when we got the ones we kept, full of fish.
They're full of scorpion fish, believe it or not.
Yeah, that was crazy. I've never seen it. One with about 30 scorpion fish inside it.
So
Crazy.
if you want to come LRF in, catch a cod and you catch 30 in one go. But that's a cod. We'll probably get that chap back. We keep fishing. Hopefully we get into a few more fish, and you never know, we might actually catch one on fish baits.
Yeah, try our
And
best.
if we do, it could be a big one.
Cross fingers.
But we'll go out shadding. We'll do a video for you. We just tried it earlier and we hooked right into some fish.
Yeah,
and
yeah, we
we're
did.
quite excited about that. So we will make it up to you for all this poor fishing, and we'll get into a few fish on shads. But there you go, Stu.
Brilliant, thank you, Wayne.
Cheers, everyone.
It's going a bit chaotic, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Must be at least 11 cod now. The sort of 10 pounder as well. On the fish bait. Absolutely buzzing, because everything else has been on the ragworm. But yes, fish are cast on the ragworm, you know, between, what do you say, £4 and 8?
Yeah, something like that.
And then that double figure came along on the herring. Same with you. It's been quite prolific. We couldn't even get the, like you said, now we've very quiet. It's time to get the camera on, because we've been running back and forth. Been quite good fishing tonight.
Yeah, I've had a lot smaller fish than Stu, to be honest, but I'm just fishing, as you can see, or as you've seen. I'm about 30 yards to the left of Stu, and it's like worlds apart. Your fish are a lot bigger, aren't they?
Yeah, a lot bigger. I don't know why. If they come into me first, I don't know. But we're fishing in the same gully, same area.
Same rigs.
Same, well, that's what we laughed about, exactly the same rigs. But yeah, it's been hectic. Last hour, hectic, man.
I thought I had a decent fish, didn't I? One of the cods spewed up a herring.
Yeah.
So I banged it up, stuck it out there and had a scream and run. So they're on fish, they're on the herring, which we know.
That's what we can't believe. You know, that one spewed up and that herring was fresh. That herring was fresh, it's still had his scales now coming off, and we put in herring out there, we put in mini mackerel. And they generally don't want to know. Snap line.
Looks it.
Yeah.
We'll keep the camera rolling. You gonna go, mate? Might have just been settling.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
But yeah, it's been fun. Obviously we're in Norway, so we're not jumping up and down with 6 to 8 pound fish.
No.
But it can be hard, isn't it? Like anyone that's come out to Norway will know. It's not like a fisher cast.
No, sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. Like today we went looking for new marks to see if we can find halibut marks closer to Skarsgård instead of us travelling all the way up north, and especially with the weather conditions we've had. We thought we'd stay closer and look for halibut marks, which, you know, we didn't pay off today. And one of the marks we went to looked great for halibut, but unfortunately we couldn't fish it. But we'll keep on going. Tomorrow we'll go for look for another halibut mark. It's just the weather conditions, the wind conditions. It's just trying to get out of the wind. But tomorrow we come here, no wind at all.
It's
You know,
beautiful.
it's
now.
all it's going, you know, quite sheltered here, which we're lucky. But we keep on trying. It's been a great night tonight. A lot of fish. A lot of fish.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
We've got to go now, aren't we, in a bit?
Yeah, we're gonna get pushed off here now. The water is. Yeah, but enjoyable night. Some nice fish again.
Yeah, we've got to go and pick people up, so we're getting pushed off. I'm not sure what to do tonight. We might actually go out again for a few hours, or might just chill out until tomorrow.
You can go outside the front of the lodge for a few hours, see if you can pick up some fish there
Yeah, we can have a look.
and sack it at midnight.
We'll see how it goes. If we come back, well, we'll come back anyway,
Yeah.
say good night. But if not, we'll see you at the next mark.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Stu.
No worries, mate.
Might be a herring. Might be a haddock, this one. Feels more like a haddock. Not the biggest. There's another fish.
Well done, Wayne.
Got him, mate. I've got like the kindergarten in front of me, haven't I?
Yeah.
You're like smashing them out.
I know.
They're twice the size of mine. What's going on? There you go. Anyway, after a long day, any fish is welcome, eh, Stu?
But I do apologise. The bigger one seemed to be in front of me.
You've been here before, haven't you?
Yeah.
No, I fished here before. Last time we were actually getting the bigger fish this side, weren't we?
Yeah.
But look, there's a small codlin. He's from Norway, I'm from England. We're tired. Let's put this one back. Thanks, everyone. Like a bit of a rave.
Right.
Yeah, rave, not Ray. Stu's packing the van. I think he's going mad. He's caught too many fish.
I said raise.
He's been bullying me a bit about the size of my
I
fish.
thought you said raise.
Didn't you? You've been bullying me a little bit.
Well, no, I've had quite a lot of fish. Just mine were a little bit bigger. It happens sometimes.
It's all right. But we fish really well. I even asked Stu as a bloke to a bloke and said, could I have done anything different? I definitely couldn't, but you know what it's like. Sometimes you think,
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going mad here.
Yeah, 20 yards apart, same rig, same bait.
Yeah.
And yours were 3 or 4 pound, and mine were like 8 to 9 and a 10. Yeah.
We had some good fish on the shad. We didn't bother filming much of that because it was just like a couple minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, just to see if they were there.
Just so we know, because our plan is to come back and do a video in daylight, talking you through how we fish it, showing you the shads, showing you the equipment,
Yeah.
hopefully getting a few fish on camera in the daytime, hopefully get a double as well.
Yeah. It's good for people who come out there and they can see, you know, a lot of people message us what rods, line and everything, and think, you know, it's just nice for people to come out there and it's enjoyable fishing.
Yeah, it's good
You
fun.
know.
It's good fun. Obviously, we've not lit us up here. We've got a light up there, so it's probably dark. It's probably not professional, but I thought we'd just bring you back and just summarise today, really. It's been all right. We've been, you know, we left really early.
Yeah.
At the start of this video, we're in the bait place, when our bait station,
Yeah.
saying we're going to try and find a few new marks. We've done that, and we've caught some fish.
Loads of fishing.
Yeah,
That was
we've
quite
done
good.
all right, but just lots. I've just been into lots of fish. I'm not sure. I hadn't even had a double today. So, in the UK, you know, that's normal. But in Norway, I've had a chance. I hooked a massive fish on the shad.
Yeah.
Fisherman's towel.
Yeah.
But Stu's kicked my ass. It's good though, because tomorrow
You kicked mine.
I'm going to try. But anyway, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Me and Stu will be back again tomorrow, and hopefully we can get into some different fish, more
Yeah.
fish, take you to a different venue, and have a good time. We're pretty tired now, aren't we?
Yeah.
But
We're having a couple of hours fishing.
yeah. Cheers everyone.